Hi, and today on Beauty Beats, we're going to be making a background song using GarageBand, which is available on any iPhone, iPad, or iMac. We will be doing it uncut so you can follow right along on your own Apple device and build a beat with us. So let's get into it. We're going to be making a royalty-free background beat. You know, you can use it in an Instagram video, YouTube video, anything you want. Every loop or noise or sound that we use is going to be royalty-free. All right, so I open the program GarageBand, and I'm going to hit Create Song. And I'm going to start a new track in the upper left. That way we start from scratch. I want to show you how to build it from scratch. So I'm going to hit New. All right, and as this opens up, okay, I'm going to hit this add sign in the upper left. So I'm going to hit that add sign, and I'm going to hit loops. So loops are pre-recorded sounds, instruments, little parts of songs that we basically blend together to make our background song. So I'm going to hit the X in the upper left. That's to clear everything. And I'm going to click on Instruments. Now, this is where you really want to choose what type of song, what type of vibe, what type of music you think best represents your brand, yourself, the type of video you're making, the type of music you like to listen to. So today I'm feeling piano. I'm going to feel some piano today. So let's click on the piano. And these are a whole bunch of different loops that we get to choose from. So let's listen to some. That's not what I'm feeling. Let's go. All right. That's something I can work with right there. Because that's kind of the mood I'm feeling. That's kind of what I want to bring to you guys. That's how I want to express myself. So I'm going to click and hold that and drag it over to this upper left square. If I hit on the arrow down at the bottom, it's just going to play that loop over and over. So let's hit it. Okay. So now I'm going to hit the plus sign, and I'm going to add another loop. And I'm going to add a drum. So I'm going to hit the X next to piano, and I'm going to hit Instruments, and I'm going to hit Kits. All right. Now this is basically all drums that are available to me. Now I usually have a hip-hop influence. So I want to throw something a little more hip-hop at this. I'm going to hit genres. You could choose from these. I'm going to hit hip-hop. All right. So let's listen to some of these and see. That's a pretty good opening. But let's see what else I can do. Okay. I like that. Let's listen to another one. I like that. So I'm going to click and hold that. Drag it over, and now let's listen to both at the same time. Now, if you see, the clockwise is faster in one than the piano, right? And the reason is that's because the piano is 4 bars, whereas the drums is once. So it's dun 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 dun. See, it's going to take 4 times to go through that, where the drum only takes 1 time. So that's why you see it a little bit faster like that. Now I'm going to hit the add, I'm going to hit loops, I'm going to clear everything, I'm going to hit instruments, and I'm going to do all drums this time. Go back to genres and hip hop. And let's match that up with something. So let's amber slow beat. It's a little off. It's not what I really want. Back to school beat. I like that. So I'm going to click and hold it, drag it over. I'm going to stop them all, And now what I can do is if I want to slow the tempo down, which I'm going to mess with, is you hit this gear in the upper right. So I'm going to start them all, hit the gear, and I'm going to hit tempo at the very top, and I'm going to hit down. Let's slow it down. Oh, I like that. See, most hip hop is between 88 and 100 beats per minute, and that's what this 98 is. But I like that. All right, so now what I'm gonna add is a lead to it. I want something to stand out. So I'm gonna hit add, loops, X that out, and I'm actually gonna search lead in all instruments. So let's see what we can find. This is gonna be a little tricky to match up, but let's listen. Nope. Nope. No, that doesn't. All right. All right, I like that. And what we're gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna hit the right one. That's gonna stop everything. Is I want to chop this up. See, I think that will go well. So let's listen. Actually, I don't even need to chop it up. Come on. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna mess with this piano a little bit. See if, so I'm gonna hit the piano. I'm gonna hit the, next to FX, I'm gonna hit the gears, and we're actually gonna mess with piano. And I'm gonna try and tell. There, see? And you can mess with those different sounds. And now what I'm gonna do is chop that up. So that's just what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna hit this little, I'm gonna stop them all. And I'm actually gonna click where it says the telephone, which is basically, the reason it shows the telephone is because that's the output, the sound effect that we added to that piano that we originally started with, because I kind of like how this sounds. I like that better than the other way. So I'm actually going to click that, and I'm going to duplicate it, okay? And I'm actually going to hit down here in the bottom left, so that way I can copy this. I click on it, copy, click in the box, and I'm going to paste it. All right, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to chop this up for, it's too much. I'd rather break it up and see how that sounds. So I'm going to click on the second one we just made, hit edit, and I'm going to listen. So that's all I want is those three. So let's split right there. I'm going to click on that, split, and what that splitting is doing is splitting the loop so that way I can grab that one piece and delete it. And you'll see why, because I just want this. See, I just want that, and that's, we'll see how it works out. Yep. All right, so we are going to split this one, same place, split, split. Now, because I know I want it just to be 3 notes, right? So that's why at the beginning of the downbeat, and I know this is a little more complicated, but you see how it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of those is the downbeat. So it's dun 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 That starts right there. And I only want those 3, and you can see how you have the sound of just 3 in each of those cascade piano steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's all I'm doing is deleting. So there's not 5, there's only 3. So I'm going to click done. Go back here, and I'm going to play all of them. I'm just going to stop the one at the top. See? See, it's not so continuous, and it kind of gets you into that rhythm a little bit more. You can feel the drums more. That's why you want to split it up sometimes, right? So you see, I just got rid. I wanted 3. 1, 2, 3. I didn't want the rest of it. Now let's listen to the other one. See, there's a lot going on, and you can't enjoy the beat as much. So that's why I'm going to do this one, and we're going to stay with it. See? I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add another loop. I'm going to clear it. And I'm actually going to search genres. And we are going to do sound effects because I want a drop. So I'm actually going to stop everything. That way we can just listen to this. So loops. And I'm in sound effects. And what I want is like an impact. So, okay, but you see how I want that right on a downbeat. Now, you know when you want it. That's not bad. That could work. So let's try that out. Let's see. And let's listen to it. I kind of like it. Now what I'm going to do is click it because I want to have it a little bit of an echo. Now I'm going to hit echo. See, you can hear that little bit of a difference. And that's, see, this would be a perfect background for anything that you wanted to do, something that you're talking over. Even an intro. I like this a lot. So I'm actually going to stop it. So all we have right now are the loops that we're using. Now I'm not going to use this top one at all. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit delete. I'm going to delete the whole track. Remember, we copied it and we edited it. So there's only 3 of them. So it's not a continuous sound. So it's more rhythmic, if you will. So it kind of goes along with the hip hop now. What you can do is click each of these and it will play them separately. So let's see if I just want drums. See? That's just the drums. And I'm going to add in the other drums. All right, I think that's how we're going to start it. So I'm going to hit the record. And we're going to start with both. I'm going to let this one go down, and once it loops back, I'm going to bring this in. Okay. See? I think this is nice. We're bringing it in, and now what I'm going to do is bring in everything. Okay. All right. So that would be the verse. So now I'm going to take that out and this would be a great background right here. So that's all you really have to do is you go through and you can listen to yourself. What do you want? What do you like? What stands out to you? What do you want to change about it? You just click each of the sounds and you're able to edit them. Just like this one, I really liked what we started with, But I wanted to change it. I wanted it more separate and more rhythmic, which it is right here. That's what I wanted. That's what I felt like was representing how I felt right now, and what I really wanted to bring out to you. So that's really the way that you are able to build, and let's bring it up. See? That's the way that you're able to build a background for any video, for if you want to sing over it, if you want to rap over it. That's the way that you're really able to bring out the emotions, the branding, the sounds that you want into your own music, and do it for royalty free. It's completely royalty free. As long as you mix 2 of these loops that are made by Apple, they are completely royalty free. As long as you mix 2, you can't sell a loop by itself because they're already made by Apple. But once you mix 2 of them together, it becomes your own composition, and you're able to sell them, to use them copyright free. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode on the beauty of beats, making a background song using GarageBand, which again is available on any Apple device, iMac, iPhone, iPad. So really play around with it, enjoy it, and hopefully get to see you again soon. So have a great rest of your day, and let's listen to what we just made. So I'm going to hit on the bricks over here. This is our song view, and let's listen.